How do lawyers get more clients? That's a question I'm asked constantly, almost all day, every day. How do lawyers get more clients? I've got the answer for you, and it's not what you think. You got to join me for this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, I'm Dave Lorenzo, and we take you inside business strategy, particularly for lawyers and law firms. And today, I'm answering the question, how do lawyers get more clients? As long as I can remember, as long as I've been in my own private consulting practice, I have been answering this particular question. And today, I've got a different twist on it for you. I'm going to share with you the script, the questions that you should ask as a lawyer to get more clients. That's right, I'm going to give you the actual questions. I'm giving you 7 questions and a bonus question that you can ask to get more clients on this episode of our show. So all 7 of those questions plus the bonus, I'm going to save the bonus for the end. Now, what if you're not getting in front of enough people? When it comes to getting clients as a lawyer, getting in front of people is really critical. So what if you need to get in front of more people? I've got a free gift that's going to help you get in front of more people. So we'll cover the 7 questions. I'll give you the free gift, and then I'll cover the bonus question. That's how this episode is going to break down. Let's dive right into the content. So question number 1. When it comes to how do lawyers get more clients, question number 1 is critical. So you're sitting in front of your client. You ask this question. Mr. Client, why are we here? You're asking that question so that the client tells you everything, all the problems they're experiencing. Why is this client coming to you as a lawyer in the first place? Question number 1, why are we here? It sets the tone, creates a framework for this discussion. Now, question number 2, when we're talking about how lawyers get more clients is, Mr. Client, how long has this been a problem? How long has this been a problem? Most lawyers, when a client sits across from them, they want to sit down and they hear something that the client tells them and they immediately jump up and they go, oh, I can help you, I can help you, I can help you. And they immediately think about a retainer. We're slowing the process down. And this will help you get more clients as a lawyer, quite candidly, because slowing the process down helps the client understand the predicament he's in. It really helps the client understand how bad things are, and it helps them realize they need you to help them. So, question 2 again, how long has this been a problem? That's when the client sits back and he reflects and he goes, oh, you know what? It's been a problem for 3 years. I'm finally going to solve it now. I'm so glad I'm here. This is what he's thinking. I'm so glad I'm here because there's a solution, and the solution is this guy, and he's thinking about you. So then question number 3 is, Mr. Client, what is this costing you? How much is this problem costing you? Now, if you're in a business-to-business practice and you're sitting across from the client, that client's going to know exactly how much this problem is costing him. If you're in a business-to-consumer practice, the person may not know how much it's costing them. So in that case, instead of saying, what is this costing you? In that case, in a business-to-consumer setting, question 3 would be, let me ask you, how would your life be different if we eliminated this problem? So if you're in family law, let's say, how would your life be different if you got divorced? If you're in real estate and you're in residential real estate, how would your life be different if you moved into this new house? So in a B2B practice, what is this costing you? In a business to consumer practice, how would your life be different if we solved this problem? And then question number 4, what happens if we don't fix this now? Mr. Client, tell me, what happens if we don't fix this now? And most often the client will give you a couple of points of pain and then you say, okay, is that all? And then they're going to say, well, no, then there's this and then there's this. Ah, I see. So if we don't fix this now, you're telling me you're going to have even more challenges at work, and those challenges will include your boss breathing down your neck and potentially firing you. Yes, that's what happens if we don't fix this now. Okay, well, then we need to get this fixed. Question number 5, what resources do you have available to address this problem? What resources do you have available to address this problem? Now, whenever I use the term resources with lawyers, the lawyers will say, well, what are people going to say to that? And the people say this, well, what do you mean resources? And you say, well, you're going to have to invest some time and spend some time with me. We're going to have to talk about the situation every couple of weeks. And in addition, it's going to cost money. These things, these matters do cost money. So you have to have money and you have to have the time to spend working with me, and I'll help you solve this problem. What resources do you have available to address this problem? So they'll answer you. Then you're going to hit on their urgency with question number 6. So if you've come to me asking, well, how do lawyers get more clients? This is where you create the urgency in that scenario. Question 6 is, why didn't you fix this earlier? Why didn't you fix this earlier? Now, you may be thinking to yourself, okay, Dave, how does this question create urgency? People regret things that they don't do. So when somebody looks back at the current situation they're in, and they see that they could have resolved this problem years ago and they didn't, or even months ago and they didn't, they're going to have regret about that, and they don't want to have that feeling for a longer period of time. So when you ask, why didn't you fix this earlier, you're drilling down on that regret, and they're saying, you know what, I didn't fix it earlier because blah, 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 blah. And you say, okay, I understand, but it's a good thing you're here now, so we'll get it fixed for you now. And then the 7th question, the final question, well, before I get to the 7th question and the bonus question, let me offer you the free gift. So if you want to get in front of more clients, you want to have more conversations like the one I'm teaching you today. You're wondering, how do lawyers get more clients? Well, I've got my revenue roadmap for you. This is my guide. It's a marketing plan, if you will, for lawyers and law firms. All you need to do is scroll down in the video, go into the description. There's some text there. It says free gift from Dave. Below that is a link. You click on that link and you will get my revenue roadmap guide. I want you to download that guide, and on the download page is also a video. Watch the guide, read the guide, watch the video, and then you will have your complete law firm marketing template that will help you get in front of more clients and have conversations just like this. That revenue roadmap guide is my gift to you for watching these videos. Thanks so much for being here. And while I'm in a generous mood, I'm hoping you're in a generous mood and you tell me in the comments what you'd like me to make more videos on, what topics you'd like to hear more about. This question, how do lawyers get more clients, came from the comments that I received in another video. So down in the comments, tell me what you want to hear more of. If you like what you're hearing, click the thumbs up and be sure and subscribe. We're here every day with a brand new video just like this. We also upload a ton of other content that you're going to enjoy and that's going to help you make more money. When you subscribe, you won't miss out. So download the Revenue Roadmap. The link is in the description, and be sure and subscribe. And I thank you for doing that. All right, question number 7. Mr. Client, what are you hoping I could do for you? That's when he asks you to be his attorney. That's when he asks you to be his lawyer, and you'll either say yes or no. And then once you're through with that question, that's really the closing question. But if you want to put things over the edge, I'll give you the bonus question. And this bonus question is money in the bank. And that is, Mr. Client, would you like some help with this? So as he's telling you his problem, you say, I understand. And you reiterate everything he told you. You're here because you have a challenge in your business. You've got a client who hasn't paid. This has been a problem for 6 months. You wish you solved it 6 months ago, but you didn't. He owes you $100,000. So if you don't get this bill paid, it's going to cost you $100,000. If you don't fix this now, your boss is going to be breathing down your neck and you'll probably be fired. The resources you have to address this problem, well, he owes you $100,000. You're willing to pay me $15,000 to collect it. I understand. You didn't fix this earlier because you thought you could handle it yourself, and now you're embarrassed. You shouldn't be embarrassed. You've come to a professional, and you're hoping I can get you paid. Would you like some help? And he's going to say, yes, I would like some help. That's why I'm here. Okay, let me put together a retainer agreement. You can pay me the retainer, sign the agreement, and we will work together to get this resolved. That is your script. And it answers the question directly, how do lawyers get more clients? Between this and the Revenue Roadmap, download the Revenue Roadmap. You're going to crush it when it comes to getting more clients. My name is Dave Lorenzo. We do videos like these for lawyers almost every single day. I want to see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, here's hoping you make a great living and live a great life.